This the link up. This the link up. This the link up. Welcome to the link up. This the link up. This the link up. This the link up. Welcome to the link up. Oh.
Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Link Up Podcast with your hosts, Mr. King and Kana.
Yes, what's going on, everybody?
And on today's episode of the Link Up Podcast, we have a special guest in the building. None other than Miss Lisa Jacquet. I know I pronounced your last name wrong, probably.
Jacquet.
Okay, then.
Easy there with the français.
Oui.
I pronounce it the way I see it in my head, you know.
You're right.
Like that's how I say it in my head. That's how I remember how to spell it, you know.
Hey, at least you can remember how to spell it. Ask me to spell her last name.
I know you got a C and a Q as well. I know.
A C and a Q.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And a J and an A.
I know. It's only one to Jamaica. Man, the C and a J and a A. So like,
so a J and an A in the name then.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Small thing. It's like Jacques.
You forget an
with
H
a
though.
T instead of an S. I ain't got an H in my name. What the hell?
But you see, you have to play along. Though. He didn't know that. He didn't know that. Could it be J-A-H? Ja?
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying.
Right?
Exactly. What do you mean?
That would have been
multiple spellings.
No.
There's no right or wrong way to spell a name.
But yes, you know, we got a homie here today, you know, trying to have some interesting conversation. You know, how are you doing, Miss Lisa? How you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
How has it been going for you so far?
Cold.
Mm-hmm. Man's not hot, no?
Man's not hot. Man's is cold. I don't understand. This shit is...
okay, but so, you know, give the people a quick background, who he is, where you come from, what you doing up here in this cold-ass country.
My name is Lisa Jacquet with a T. No H in there. Mm-hmm. I'm 25 years old.
Oh, God, you old too, man.
Oh, what the fuck? Sorry, excuse me. You chop me off self. I'm 20. Disrespectful. You see gray hairs, my nigga? I'm 25. I'm studying international communication and media in Hogeschool School Utrecht. That's the only reason I'm in this cold place. But I mean, it's all right. I'm in my third year. I just got back from Paris for the New Year celebration.
Oh, yeah? Oh, it was
fancy.
I live fancy. This is the city of love, but I don't need no city, you know?
You just got it everywhere.
I just, boom, bam.
All of that.
With that jacket with an H.
Cheekily, that good.
Never, like, what?
Not in your spelling. You gotta change it. After this, you gotta change it.
I'm gonna put on my exam paper.
Don't do that, no.
Don't do that. They freak your boy.
Them Dutch people will be like, hey, that don't match what we have in your sister.
You know how much people lose their exam paper? But yeah. I'm just here chilling.
And then how much longer you got in school and whatnot?
About a year. But some people, I ain't calling no names, tell me that I need to get my master's, and they're checking like my father and St. Martin. But I, you know, no name, no blame. I'm gonna see if I want to do my master's or not.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My father self recently convinced me to do mine.
Yeah, I ain't talking to my father about that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
So as much as I cussing and...
It's better because right now the bachelor's in you really...
Yeah, but your man's already been in school too long.
Yeah, I agree with you in that. And I ain't even in here that long.
Man here long, okay?
Yeah, but I think in Holland, some schools, you have to do like a pre-master and then a master. I go in England. Somewhere.
It depends on what master.
Yeah, I think it depends on the study
Not
itself.
all masters you need to do the pre-master. And it depends what you did before. Like, cause in some situations, some of your bachelor courses may qualify to be like, okay, you have a reasonable amount of knowledge for
and some is none. So why we doing a bachelor?
You want to do another bachelor?
These people don't know if you're going to get a master's and then while you're doing your bachelor's. If
That's
you already
true.
know that, it's a different situation. But maybe you just want a bachelor's and then dip out and be like, fuck all of this. I mean,
Yes.
you know.
That was the original.
He
That was the original.
I ain't trying to be sincere. I don't
He
know what you're
meant that,
talking
guys.
about. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but it is this whole school thing is like I've been saying, especially in Holland, is set up for man to fail. It is something for
it's
people
up to
be
you.
passed
It's how
around.
dedicated you be.
Yeah.
It's how dedicated you be.
To me,
I think.
I guess okay, maybe because I grew up more in the American system and like they really does. If you're struggling,
They does help you.
Yeah, it's legit something. Here in Holland, like you have to go look for that on your own.
You know why the stink on? the disappointing look on my mother's face that I've been in Holland for 4 years. Doing and before she had to cut this ass, it's like, get a degree.
But it's not only that. It's not only that. No. I see people coming up after me that come up after me
and leave.
And
finish and leave or leave, because they have those that come up and give up.
Okay, no, they have no. We ain't talking about those. 'Cause I mean, we further off than those.
Yeah.
At least we doing something. But they got those that come up like a good 1-2 year after me, get their stuff in there. I was like,
yeah, but it depends on what they're studying. It have
But I know
those
I
that do
want
like
to
an
do too.
MBO study, for example. So don't feel no way, because some people just do MBO studies. They make you feel like, yeah, but I do this past you. Lie is MBO.
Why you trying to say that
I was just gonna
I
say
ain't trying
not
no
taking
shit.
away
I ain't trying
and
no
nobody who studied MBO. All our
No.
listeners
I
are
was on
MBO.
MBO, so what you
No,
gonna
but
say?
that way I mean to
I
say
was
some
doing
people just
MBO.
stop at MBO
The
and some
views of
people
our
just
guests
push.
do not reflect the views of the Link Up podcast. Let's say this.
Oh my
again.
god! Listen,
Dropping
I
the
ain't dissing MBO because I have a lot of friends that are doing MBO. However, some people, when they reach niveau feed or whatever, they don't study anymore. They can start working, and I find the MBO students have a lot more luck in finding jobs up here.
Because they have the experience.
Exactly.
That's
So that's the
the
difference
thing,
between
yeah.
HBO and MBO. But if they do a 3-year study, you can't compare their study to yours because they were easier than yours. HBO is hard.
Yeah, but at the same like university as a whole is a level
Yeah,
above. So that's
exactly.
Anyway, we kind of get
Far.
from the
Far.
whole topic. What's your background, Lisa?
Haiti to Badu.
Oh, yo.
I don't know what I mean.
Haiti to Badu. Troubadour. Troubadour.
I don't know what the Troubadour mean.
Haitian.
I know what Haiti I know
it's
I
a
know where.
saying. It's just a saying. My mom is from
So that like douchey you
Lazio.
Aruba or whatever them
something
people
like,
are saying.
yeah, something like
Okay. We have one from Simati?
No.
No, where you're from? I don't know.
Who you from?
Exactly. My mom and
Shout out
dad
to
are
Marquinhos.
Haitian. Baba.
Okay. All right. You got to support us. But anyway.
My parents are Haitian. I was born in St. Martin.
So what bring them to Simati from Haiti?
Why wouldn't? I mean, not like that.
Wow.
My mom wanted a better life. My dad
Okay.
wanted a better life, so they moved. My
They
mom
meet in St. Martin or like they meet in
I would
Haiti and then
hope
come
so.
together?
I think they
or-
met on St. Martin. I
You
saw
think?
an old picture and he was kneeling down in front of her and thing, but I ain't gonna go into detail. But that's okay. I think that end bad, but I think they met on St. Martin.
But Kana, you asked her, like, you know all the details of how, like,
I
everything's
never
went with your
asked. I
parents?
actually never asked them, huh? Because my
mo-
mother told me I ain't got no
my father
father.
was. Oh,
So
wow. Wow. I wasn't expecting that one.
I missed that one. I know, like, I guess when I listen back
Thank
to the
God.
podcast, I
Play
hear-
back, play back.
Her mother told her she had a father.
Yeah, she. If you think I bad, she was.
No, but you see,
True.
my mother and my father was never married, and I know they meet in St. Martin.
Ah,
I know
okay,
my
cool.
father come from Guyana.
Oh,
Yeah,
you mix.
Yeah, I have Guyanese. So my father come from Georgetown self. I would hope to say that. I don't know. I don't know too sure.
That's not good here.
That's where they come from. Yeah, that's where the calls come from. The coolie.
I didn't understand. I didn't understand.
But yeah, so my father come from Guyana stuff, and my mother was born in St. Martin.
Oh, cool.
Obviously, the whole La Bega part is from the mother.
Okay.
So they meet in St. Martin, but they was never like married and stuff. I think that's why I don't have like a whole like confirmation of marriage. I don't find it's necessary.
Excuse me?
I don't
We're
find
gonna get
necessary.
it that in.
You're married for what?
But I mean,
For
I
what?
remember
To
once
prove
upon a time
what?
I had a friend that had say, you know, a man should have like more than one girl, or a man should not be,
Who's
should not
this
be,
guy? Who is this guy?
Lay it down.
I can't remember.
Lay it down. Like, what?
I can't remember the exact word, so please don't quote me.
Okay, so what was the sentiment? What
The
he was
sentence
saying?
was more like, yo, I can't just be with one girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can have that feeling of wanting to taste other cakes. And like,
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't, to each your own.
But who
If you,
is this person though?
if you wanna,
But who is this unnamed person though?
I don't even know.
But who is this unnamed person? I think we need names in this place.
But the thing
have no
is,
idea
you
who's
know,
being-
the way
we,
the thing
we
set
were
up.
out nobody, you know.
I ain't
You-
up nobody because we ain't really know how far to take it. But I mean, I'm happy if you happy, you check.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as you ain't breaking hearts, so there, I'm down.
But I mean, once, you could. I mean, that's a whole big thing in Africa, like the whole
Listen, don't upset
multiple
me with
wives.
these things. I don't believe in that.
But
No.
who said that we have to be one person our whole life?
This is gonna sound a bit rude, so I will say excuse from now.
Oh, God.
I ain't fucking sharing, man. That's it. Point blank period. I mean, would you want to be in a relationship with a woman that have 4 husbands?
Me personally, maybe not. No.
Exactly. So,
But
but
then-
I find it selfish that a man can have 10 wives, but we gonna look like hoes. Hunty.
But-
I don't get
But
it.
you can't be looking like hoes if all are you fucking one man. It's just you look stupid, not like hoes. I maybe might look stupid, but you ain't gonna look like hoes.
Yeah,
At least
well,
it's that.
if a girl wanna sleep with her money man, she won't just do it quietly then, so you don't look like a hoe. But I ain't sharing a man. I don't know if I'm sharing one because they ain't gonna tell you. But
That
I
don't
don't want
mean.
to share a man.
But I don't. Well, all man don't want to share either. Then,
Yeah,
you know.
that's the man a woman gotta find. Not those that believe that it's okay. Or believed once upon a time that it was okay.
Believed. Let's say believed.
Let's
so,
say
you know,
believed. Because
past tense. You know.
sometimes things could get locked down.
Some
Some juices sweeter. I don't know. Did it make you change your mind? And
Wow.
what is your take on that, Mr. King?
I have no idea. I was just listening for quite some time. They tried to say the dialogue they all having and things seemed like some interesting conversation. It's like wasn't even no need for me to interject. You know?
But you know, she asking, you know, for your take now. How you
On
feel
what- on what
the whole
specifically? On what?
Let me do like Jesse. Look, my mic.
on the whole, on the whole having, you know, multi women or men or you know.
Aye. There was a show online, you know. I don't know if any of y'all check it out recently. On Netflix, a new show that come out. She's Gotta Have It.
No, I heard about
based
it.
on the movie that Spike Lee did many years ago in the 80s or so. I believe the movie came out and they made a series based on the same concept. And it's about a black woman that got 3 mans and she just
But
basically...
like, no, wait,
Do her
like,
thing.
no, 3 husbands or 3 mans.
She lived in her 20s or something like that.
But
And
see,
she just got...
that's
She
different.
young, honey.
Yeah, that's different, man.
She just got three boyfriends is that she like on a rotation
But they
with
know,
and thing.
they know that they all.
I mean, at some point it gets to that, but you know that was
okay.
I guess like more in the end. But for a while, like they never met, they didn't know each other type of vibe, and they were she just rotating them in her loving bed,
Rotating.
ridiculous name.
Wow, I
Yeah.
gotta watch that show.
So you
That's
can't
all.
hold it out a little bit there.
That's only something I gotta watch.
Nah,
Just sneak peek.
but to answer the question, I don't know. You can do what you want.
I find each I don't. To me, I think why men would have multiple women and not the other way around is because I think it's a lot harder for a woman to find a man that would stick up or put up with that kind of shit, because men they really is an ego type something. So it's like, boy, no, but I can't have another man.
Y'all full of shit. I'm sorry. Y'all full of shit.
Lisa,
You can't
disagree
have.
then?
I am a woman. I have a vagina, so I will defend a woman.
Okay.
I am a man too. Sometimes my mentality. Sometimes you be like, yo, she a part of the crew.
Oh, trust me,
Yeah.
I know. You know. Up
So-
to this day, I'd still be surprised, but
Yeah, but for me, it's like, I don't think it's fair. The same way you could write off 4 girls in a night, a girl could write off 4 men in a night and still go, oh, you may be dead after. But she could still open her leg and be like, come in.
look, but that's not our fault. It's not our fault. God made us that way. That's not in our
designed
control.
differently.
Exactly, that's not in our
So
control.
all you look like, yeah, well, you see with a lot of girls and she was, oh, she's slutty bad. But it's the same concept. Right?
Yeah, but that's a society something.
Yeah,
man.
I think so too.
It goes. I mean,
But when you get with a girl and she tell you, boy, I sleep with like 15 man, you feel uncomfortable one time. You checking like she deserve to be in Casablanca. I bet.
boy, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but at the same time, it's wrong that we take it in a hundred.
But
Because
it's the same. Like, oh, you can't count how much women you slept with. But
I
that's
can.
okay.
I can.
What? I want
I
water. That shocked me.
Fuck you, Lisa. What the fuck?
Commercial.
What the fuck?
Lord, I
Girl
don't
say
know you
commercial.
long. I don't know you long.
That's the first on the podcast. You got commercials now. What the fuck?
Listen, but that's good.
I ain't saying I could count on one hand.
Yeah,
I
we
just
know.
say, hey. I just say I remember all of my
Okay.
encounters because
Yes,
my
yours meant something to you.
yeah,
No.
my penis have pride. So like I can't be sticking it in any hole, you check? That's how you catch
Yeah.
AIDS.
Agreed.
I mean, unprotected, sticking it and unprotected as well. But hey, no. Man, don't go to war without strap, eh?
That's hot.
You're talking shit, that's right.
Why?
Everybody got a cold up in here.
Yo,
This is a part of living in Holland. In case
Yo,
everybody wondering,
is-
when
is-
they coughing,
Is
what's
this
wrong?
hot,
Throat
cold
just scratchy
stupidness
these
bar?
days, but
As long as it don't snow. But anyway, I don't know. With that whole, back to that whole like polygamy thing, like I was saying, I find it's harder for women to find a man or multiple men just because men
I
have
would agree
bigger,
with it, yeah.
because men have bigger egos. Whereas women, they might be upset with it, but let's just be real. Women know to take a lot more shit.
Yeah, I'm sick of that
general.
too. Because it's like, okay, for me, honestly, because I really straightforward. So for me, it's like, don't give me that bullshit. Like just be real. Like
But
tell me you sleeping with more than one woman, so I could know how to invest my feelings in you. You don't. For some men, they don't tell you nothing, and they're just going around sleeping with Lisa, Christina, Lestina, all the R's they got out there in the world, and then it's like, if you find out, yeah, but we wasn't serious, but you never tell me that though. You just out there sleeping with all of us.
But then if a conversation wasn't had at all, you can't
But that's
really
wrong.
assume.
You gotta sign a contract. You can't just be going in and out of this hole, and then and then you're going in and out of many holes. That ain't cool. I mean, I just don't think it's okay. I'm sorry.
So I would assume somebody signed the contract.
wow.
I had this guy. We was fooling around, whatever, and then he was like, "Yo, you sleep with other guys? You gotta let me know." I'm like, "Nigga, I yours." And I told him that, and he's like, "Okay, why you so offended? Like, if you doing it, you ain't gonna tell me. So why, if I doing it, I have to tell you?" I don't get it.
But is a man pride no? Because
Your dick just long. I have a vagina, but I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't get it. I'ma never agree with her.
No, but
the same thing a man could do, a woman could do too.
But you see, that's the thing. Women just put up with it. So you would quicker find a man with like 3 wives.
that's
I mean, are you really into
They
it?
dumb.
Are you? Lord, man. I ain't gonna, anyway,
Love can go that far.
Are you
I'm
ever
sorry.
hear about a woman that got 3 husbands?
Undercover.
Well, there's a chick in the show.
No,
husband,
we
they're
talk
not
we talk
husbands,
about
but-
You mean like husbands?
like
But you can't. How you gonna do that?
I mean, you can't.
Which state you gonna marry 3 times and not
Why
get a
go
divorce?
Africa?
I never heard of that though.
But that's the thing. If a husband can have 3 wives, why a woman can't have 3 husbands?
I guess you can. You just look really whorish.
Okay, then you might look a little
You
whorish.
look friggin' bad.
Not whore, but whorish is just having a whole bunch of different men.
That's
It's not
true.
necessarily
You dedicated
whorish
to
if you
tree.
just have 3.
I can't even.
It's the
think-
same tree.
You know how hard it is to just deal with one, or are you?
Look,
Not. I mean,
look,
I know
no.
we difficult too.
I was just
I
gonna
get
say
it.
I don't know how man could do it. This whole thing about 3 wives. It
That's
sounds good in the
it.
beginning. It might sound good like sexually
bedroom.
Yeah,
That's it.
But even yo, look.
Just do it for something. Take 4 girls and that's it, or something. But
Let me show you something. A lot of man can hardly please one, much less 3.
Yo,
it hot. It hot.
this get ridiculous. You know?
It hot.
You're
But that was a
ridiculous.
fact. That was a fact.
And I only could say that because I have a good bit of female friends.
Oh, you
and,
do?
And
Don't you?
I've heard some stories, and it's just like, wow.
Some of you man whack. I guess all you can say the same for women. I guess.
Yeah.
Some of us
because
whack too, I
yeah,
know
because
a
when you
few.
look, you'll catch ones though that are just lie down there like a starfish. and just
How
be
you
like,
gonna do that to him? No, for trigger though. Like you ever had a kid?
Yeah.
Rough Kana.
Yeah, that.
She didn't even wiggle her toes.
Man,
Maybe she was not that into you. I don't know.
Not even a toe wiggle.
Not even a toe wiggle. That rough, boy. That'll make you feel like I ain't doing something.
but yes, that's the whole thing.
And you putting in your best one.
Yo, sweating, going.
And she just did like.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, that bruised my ego a bit. Like I stopped talking to her for a while because I didn't feel comfortable.
I think I lost a friend that year. But it wasn't my fault. It wasn't.
I was gonna ask you what going on
It
there.
wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault.
But question though, in most sexual positions, is it not mostly on the man to do most of the work regardless?
Yes, that is true.
Like, I mean, but when people say women just lay there, like even when women do something, it is still primarily just laying there with a little.
No.
We'll come again.
Yeah.
I understand there are certain
Leave
situations.
him finish.
There are certain situations that call for more things. But me personally, to me, I don't need the woman to do much. That's just my preference.
Get you a Gary.
Like, if you lay there, like most positions,
Just open your hole.
listen, most positions is in some way the
You
woman
take it.
laying there or being in some way, and then I
Yeah, but
am
she
doing
got
the
trust a
trusting.
little bit too.
You could, yeah, but depending on what it is, all you doing is
I don't get it.
depending on how that going, it's still all I'm doing is
Yo, if
potentially
you bend
throwing off
her
rhythm.
over and you stroking, she gotta push back. If she ain't pushing back, you need another one. If you you on top of her, and you stroking in,
like, how
she could
much
trust
movement
up
is
too.
like?
But no, because, okay, like for instance,
I don't
but
know.
it depends. It depends on you what it is you like, and it depends on the girl itself too. Because if you, for instance, if you doing the girl on top of you, what
Cowboy, I know.
yeah, normal
I don't know
cowboy.
them names. She on
Normal-
top.
Yeah.
Straight to the point. Straight to the point.
If she on top, and if she's somewhat skilled in her waistline, at least she could like
on top, I agree. That's
she
one
could,
of
like,
the
grind-
few
she could
positions
grind
where
on you
to
and
me,
stuff like
that's her
Okay,
job.
so
Like,
that's-
generally speaking, when the female is on top, that's when
That's
she's
a-
supposed to put in
but you
work.
see,
But
that-
Yeah, that's true.
that's supposed to be
90% of the other positions is like the guy is in a
Nah,
the
man,
controlling position.
I would say that
I know what you mean,
They
though.
got
I
at
know what you
least
mean.
they got at least 30% the woman could do. So like for instance, that's one position. So you got that one, and in the reverse cowgirl now, if she got that twerking thing
Oh, you
going
know
on,
the-
Same thing. She on
Reverse
top, but she
cowgirl?
just faces the
I
other
know.
way.
Oh, I don't know these names.
But it's a different motion though, because if she could move her ass properly, because when she in front of you is more like a grinding something, but when it's a reverse cowgirl now, it's more like a twerking
dance.
something. Yeah, so it's more like it's a different sensation you getting on your tool. You check, so it's that, and then
Sorry,
The use of word choice.
I hope.
you tool.
Anyway, so they got that one, like for instance, and then 2 for in back shot. Cool. Back shot now is traditionally is the fella doing most of the work now. But then they have these kids. I mean, it's 2018 now.
How acrobatic are you people getting?
Very.
No,
I just curious.
she didn't even give you a chat. I know about that, but I just say they got girls that are very skilled now. That
Yeah, they trust back.
Yeah, they push back and then all
They
the
could push back. You don't even have to do nothing. You check it, but I ain't a man.
Yeah, they got
pushing back on that.
That you don't like. You just legit just
Coming.
Just man, yo, Jesus Christ!
Yo, I think I gotta put up like a warning before this podcast, in particular, like the type of language and the topics being discussed.
Parental discussion advice.
Yeah, like we gotta start this one off with a warning, man.
Right.
We can't even put her up on YouTube.
Right.
Jesus.
But
They
yeah,
flag it for inappropriate content.
yo, there's that, and then you could just start. You could legit just
Yeah,
be there, and she legit just pushing back on you all the time. Or like again, if she have like twerking skills, let's call it that for like a lack of a better word, then she legit just moving her ass on
I don't know,
you know,
like,
back and forth.
I've had a few encounters with. I've had a few different women, and I feel like 90% of women lazy. That's like based on. I'm not saying all.
But
Listen.
that's a lot of percentage.
A big percentage.
I'm not like.
That's a big percentage.
90?
No.
Listen. You was with the wrong ones.
Well, if that's the case, then I guess that's the case. But I don't know. To me, it was never something that bothered me because, like I said, I don't need the woman to do much.
So then
to me, that based on how I like to enjoy myself, I don't like.
My question to you now is when you doing it, you doing it to boss or you doing it for the girl to feel or for the girl actually for the girl?
It's about both.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
But to me,
who you doing it for, Sean?
Kinda, let
but
me
only for her. I don't think about me when it comes to that.
Let me ask you something. What do you feel is more like to be pleasuring to her? For her to be doing work to get this off if her shift? To me, is like, for example, when you go to a spa, do you want to work?
No.
Or you want to lay there and be massaged and pampered and thing. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. If you don't gotta work, if you don't gotta
but maybe she thinking the same thing too. Maybe she like to see you. Okay, you know.
See, I completely agree with you with that. But then if women agree with that as well, then
they become lazy.
No, but not only that, women have to stop giving men so much shit for not lasting as long.
Oh,
because how you could give me shit and I doing all the work? You just taking it?
Listen. Pause.
If I last 15 minutes, you can't get vexed with me?
Yes, I can.
No. Yo,
I'm joking.
No, man got be like Kevin Hart. There might be 15 minutes, but it's some rough 15 minutes. That's like 10 positions in them 15 minutes, okay? But you still can't get vexed with me if I only last 15 minutes and I there trusting the hell out of your vagina.
She's selfish. She one of those.
No, but that's women in general. That the first thing come with, oh God, you get a woman vex. Oh yeah, that's why, you only last 5 minutes. Or this and that. Yeah, they're hitting you with these kind of low blows. You can't be like that.
We just gotta hit you where it hurt. What we gonna tell you? What else we gonna tell you?
Your dick small. That hurt too.
But I hope now the video still recorded to catch that. That's a visual punchline right there. You needed to see that one. I couldn't hear that.
I think it's just a whole low blow thing. Like when we tell her, you're like, yeah, you last long, like all of that is just it's
the delivery, the hand.
It is bad without the hand and back. You gotta stick out your tongue and tooth. You really fucking hand. That for a piss me off.
It's just exactly.
Look like the emoji.
It's just to get you upset. Some of them don't really mean that. Some of them can't even take the wood for that 15 minutes. Oh, stop, wait, pause. Oh, what's that?
That's another something.
You sound experienced there. Like you sound like you speaking from personal.
No. Hey, I had him out. The 3 can tell you. Every 3.
Wow.
That's the list. Only.
So, wow.
No comment.
Yeah, but
no.
Get you out. But then I don't know. That's just me because what Mr. King there was saying is quite valid.
Mr. King, but Miss King.
Mr. King.
It's my sorry.
Yeah. Your headphones are a little too tight there.
Yeah, very. Even kind of squeezy.
Man. He did put respect on money.
Yeah, he put respect on
Mr. King. Can't be doing that. But what the man was saying was right, Jad. I mean, if you look at it, regardless of point, even as much as you may be doing, you could only do that 30%. Like there's not.
I go also sit up. I'm done.
No. You can't be doing that here.
But you have women that could just say, oh, your dick bounce a little bit and you come in, what's that? Then what's that? What's that called? Who really put in the work there? The pussy? Oh, I don't get it. That was my 3 cents. But it have women. Oh, God. It have some women that yes, okay, you want to be pleased, but you want to see that your man getting pleased too. You want to please your man.
I hear that a good bit, but then at the same time, what you
like
doing
why
for
we
that?
Don't come together. What's wrong with her?
But then you see,
you just want to see us come? So it's like, yeah, she done. Thank you, Jesus. That's not good. And they know spend this.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna front. Yeah, like once I know that's it.
When she come down, that she dead because she weak. No, why we don't come together?
Maybe not there one time.
Because she could come in and go again.
I was just gonna say it could be like a good 3-4 before.
That's it. Hours pass. You checking like this girl something wrong with her?
No, I mean no. Yo, once the first one come, I know I good. I know we even. Cause I know when I come, we good. We level out. It's 1-1. I just try, I just try to keep on like, 2-1, and I try to keep it to like a 2-1. But if it's
2-1 ratio.
Yeah.
2-1.
If it's 1-1, at least I know I do my job good enough. I do it good.
You gotta start there. You gotta at least like if you at least hit 1, then you know you fail.
Yeah.
So you gotta at least get to 1. That's like the threshold, the barrier. You get past that, then you can have fun. Everything else after that, everything else after that is like okay, the pressure's off.
Now I can worry about me.
That's all it is.
Crazy.
Because, okay, maybe that's just me personally. Because how I'd be, I like legit. It'd be all about the partner for me. So it's like, okay, cool. Wherever she like, wherever I see she takes
like,
us. So once like
whatever tickles her fancy.
yeah. So once ever she reached that peak, is like, all right, cool. Now it's me. Now it's my turn. Now I can do now I can do the positions I like. That is it. But that
Fix
is just
it, Lord.
that's just that's just me personally.
Cleanse all our hearts, Jesus.
Yo, look, right? If more people would actually be talking about sex, a lot more conversation would be you know how you know how sad it is to realize that as much as
when did people stop talking about sex?
no, Jad, no.
A lot of people are not comfortable with talking about sex.
That's the shit, Jad. That's the thing, and a lot of
real.
people, even especially man, to feel like yeah, but you know because you know is masculine something. You know, man want to show off how much.
Why do you guys do that?
Boy,
I fuck with this one last. I know. It will. Yeah.
What's that? Is an ego something?
I know.
It's ego. It's legit ego.
We could be like, oh, I fucked that, but that was whack.
That's just simple, unintelligent men movement.
Yeah.
That's how I always viewed it. There's been many times as conversations happen.
Ego is having a big ego is very unintelligent.
There's been many times them type of conversations are happening on the block. I am silent. I'm listening to everybody talking. I learned that a very long time ago. The pussy stops when the word gets out that you're talking about the pussy.
Wow.
It's true.
It's literally
true.
that simple.
It's
if you're out here telling every time you get a little something, which girl want to give you that after
Nobody.
that? So it's like hold it down, keep it to yourself. That's all. Simple rules.
Even if she didn't want to give it to you, they're talking about it. I don't know.
And you see, that's the thing. A lot of men would be like, yeah.
Walking around, but I do that. I hit that. It hit you. Slap you up, thing. What's this?
They had. I got this one friend, right? She was like, "Bye, yeah." She was singing around with this pound and this and this and that, and she was like, "Bye, Sean. It's a real good thing he could eat pussy because." It really wasn't.
That can't cut it for me. Like, what?
I was like,
you gonna talk to her, but then you can't talk to me?
I ain't gonna lie, I've heard some bad stories from female friends of mine. Like that has always been one of my fears. Like I hope no chick out there talking about me the way that I heard some girls talk about some dudes.
I'd be like, yo, I wonder, they got to be.
This chick was talking about this dude limp and he couldn't get high and he couldn't eat pussy and like nothing was wrong, nothing was right in that situation. And I was just like, wow, yo,
I hope nobody talking about me like that.
Like poor both of you. He gotta live with that shit for his life and for you to have gone through that experience.
Exactly.
Like that's not right.
It's bad.
They just be coming to me and be like, but and then I'd be trying to listen to them, but in the back of my head I was like, yo, I know man game wasn't always as good as it is now. I wonder who talking about. I had to start somewhere. So I was like, I wonder who talking
your
about.
Your name on the
like
street, Sean.
My home not. I really
somebody calling your name.
I really hope not. You know,
Sean, who that went by?
Hey, let's not. Hey. I know he's a nah.
I had it 10 years ago. That was nothing.
By the sad truth is, it probably got somebody out there saying that.
Yeah, Jen.
Like about me, you like I'm sure.
But that rough one. But then, granted, in our defense, it's 10 years ago. We were 15.
I mean, if that's what
you was playing big still. So take it.
Hey, okay, maybe.
I was always a humble individual. I don't know about Kana, but I was always a humble individual.
I was just going to me too to a certain extent, but then
I was worse in my youth than I am now, in my opinion. Like I had way more of an ego back then because.
Oh no, I never had an ego. I always knew I wasn't shit.
See, but that was the thing. I
always knew I wasn't shit.
I was the opposite. Like I thought I was the shit, and then like after going through some like life experiences, you realize like
it's the last name.
Start to reflect. You can't be bad. You can listen. She's not lying. She's not lying. You can't be born with the name King. you was a king from birth and not be born with an ego. Like you cannot not feel like you have a right to sit on a throne somewhere. I ain't know what it is, but
I don't know. I think because
for me it happened when I've like the first chick that like it happened when I realized that I was somewhat attractive. Like I've heard for the first time that I was cute from a certain chick, and I was like, what? The girls looking at me like that? Like I never knew I was like even being considered as an option or even in that conversation in that kind of way. And then when that happened, I was like, oh, okay.
I feel
so
it
I cute then. Then the ego just grew and
it exploded.
But then
I turned into a monster.
But
and then that monster came crashing down later in life when you realize like, okay, you know, there needs to actually be a reason why you trying to call yourself king, these type of things. You need to like
when you grow up,
your name.
you grow up. Yeah. No, but you see why I say so is because I don't know, maybe it's because the people you was around to know. Because
a bunch of hoes? A bunch of male hoes, I mean.
Because if any girl, listen,
I ain't talking about female. No. I'm talking about my male friends like Kana and...
No, it was...
Hey, bang up your door?
I'm talking about people like Kana and friends.
No. You mean like
Kana.
Kana and friends.
You mean like Reach Mar?
All of them
calling
people.
names calling Jesus. I am not a part of this.
All of them.
I ain't signed that part of the contract.
Just know that I didn't say like, no our person name. I talk about the person in the room.
You just have to repeat.
You bringing in other people.
Yes, no, because I was specifically going to say the some of the people you hang around,
all them Ebenezer people,
not necessarily say they have an ego,
yeah,
but
they
like
full of egos.
90% of them
beat me, no Jesus.
90% of them have egos. You know this kind of ain't nobody who was shouting Ebenezer is the best place in the world more than Ebenezer.
Yeah,
people.
No.
Ain't nobody was saying the best people come from Ebenezer more than Ebenezer.
There's a difference between being
proud of where you're from,
and being egotistical as an individual.
Who was those people that could not wait for a moment to let people know where they was from and stuff? You know, those dudes who got it tatted on their skin, putting it in songs and things.
But
people tatted Ebenezer on them.
I have EYC on my back.
Y'all on some fuck.
I was going to that, man. I just
what the hell?
Didn't.
Y'all on some fuck. Put your mom initials on you, but EYC. What the hell is that?
But my mother's...
I'm proud of you.
Okay,
but my mother's part of Ebenezer.
Don't upset my spirit.
My mother was one of the first people in Ebenezer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But then you have to put her name. EYC.
No, but you see, everybody have the mother name.
Erectile yet cute. Like what I stand for Ebenezer.
Wow. I was so lost.
EYC.
I never heard that.
Ebenezer, what it stands for though?
I don't. First of all, I don't
Yachty?
No, wait. No.
Ebba yard.
No.
Ebba.
You can't be coming on this podcast and disrespecting fucking EYC.
Listen,
okay?
stop that because before they come banging on my house,
exactly.
I will not disrespect any district because Kobe ain't no better, Jesus. So we known for a lot of things down there. So.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but
so no disrespect, but you really had an ego. Anybody from Ebenezer for sure is that you're from the rich district or some shit.
No, but you see, I don't like that. No,
I've been called suburban and stuff like
that. Literally, that's what we came on.
I don't like that. It's not true.
You lie?
It's not.
Okay.
It's not true.
In my situation, I feel like it was.
With your last name,
it came from a dude from French Quarter.
Oh.
If you put Ebenezer and French Quarter, and let's be real.
Okay.
I ain't answering.
I'm not trying to throw no shade at French Quarter.
Okay.
But if you want from St. Martin, if you ever drive through French Quarter, you know what French Quarter looks like. If you ever drive through Ebenezer, you see what Ebenezer looks like. If you look at, there's...
Yeah,
we right next to Betty Estate, which full of every house in Betty Estate is like 2-3 stories and things like that. A bunch of Mary Fancy, he ain't much different. And we right on the bottom.
You didn't get current first after Irma?
I wasn't there. I can't speak on those matters.
I was not there.
I cannot speak on
that. I just wanted to hear from my mother. Once I hear from my mother, I was good.
But I understand what you're saying. Ebenezer is not a suburb because they still got places like Lowlands. What is Lowlands and them fuck? Like,
yeah, like what's St. John's then?
Like if you put Ebenezer next to St. John's, like St. John's is on a whole nother level.
Exactly.
Even Betty Estate, Mary Fancy, in my opinion, cause Ebenezer still got grimy parts and things like people.
Yeah, but it's like anyway.
It may not be on the level of French Quarter or like certain other places.
Biggs,
I'll admit that.
You know what it is to be from Ebenezer and then still go private school on the island? Oh God.
Oh, you in private school?
I went CIU.
You're privileged.
What's your last name, dog? Like, do we really even need to have this conversation? Do we need to have this?
Hey,
do we need to have this conversation now?
Do you really want me to go into this? Do you really want me to go into this?
I don't think that's necessary for the podcast.
Yeah, so you can hold it on.
Like I've heard a lot of explanations and things before. Like I know the story,
that have nothing to do with it, because if you want to put it that way,
how deep in your family business
the financial part actually come from a father who's not a La Vega. So
Zaddy.
Yeah, you know, shout out to sperm donor. But my mother
not
is
Daddy Jesus.
my mother was one of the non-popular La Vega women. So like for instance, if I have to say La Vega, she'd be like, okay, which one you from? Because obviously everybody know there's a good bit of I have a good bit of aunts. So then when I say my mother name, it'd be like, which one that?
Oh God.
Cause nobody don't know. My mother ain't out there. My mother don't be out there quiet. Like that. Yeah, it's like she's one of the hidden La Vegas. So
civil La Vegas.
So the ones uncivilized.
I was just gonna say.
Listen, you know, you're right. I think it's because I'm hungry.
I just asked him, like, you look at this dog problem.
No, I'm done. Listen, I cannot get involved. I am a Haitian child. Just try to make it. You know, I just try to get.
You're ridiculous.
Yo, we need to go look for that 1-800 Save a Child music, and after she say I am a little Haitian child, just play that in the background.
Not wrong.
I just try to make it all. You have to make my parents proud. You hear me? Okay, good.
Sac passe.
Not boule. I didn't raise up rich, but I must say that I myself privileged because I can just call my mother anytime, and even if it's her last, she will send it for me.
But I can't say nothing either. I did legit grow up privileged, especially a lot better off than a lot of my friends.
Yeah.
But I think that's where I was coming for this with this whole thing is because of the fact that we had grown up like, okay, yeah, everybody was saying Ebenezer was suburb of them, but like you could like man used to come by me and run game and fuck that up because I used to end up getting the systems first or whatever the case is. So because of that, I never felt, because of all those things, I had always feel like I wasn't shit, Jad, because like it was always so many people that had it less than me, and so why I would go and brag and be like, if my own partners don't have the same shit as me, and these are the people like I roll around, how I gonna be, bragging and be like, yeah, I got this and I got that and things like
you
that.
would have been a fuck boy.
But and plus man had glasses from since like kindergarten.
Nerd.
So like legit, I had glasses since like kindergarten. So
somebody do a throwback. We got no pictures.
No, we want, trust me, we want that.
I'm sure they're still out there somewhere.
They on Facebook somewhere.
I remember young Kana. Young Kana with the glasses.
Oh God.
Your pants used to be higher than your navel.
You trying to paint the whole Steve Urkel picture?
This is what. That's exactly. But many times like I call Urkel. Don't no. Yo, the worst phase is like when man was growing afro and thing. When it was just too short to braid and thing like that.
Yeah.
Man,
the terrible phase where you can't do nothing with it. It just in between.
But you see, but back to the whole thing was come up with the whole topic from because Mr. King was like, he had this whole a girl had come and said that he had look good and thing, and that's where his ego for. I never get that for some. I never get that. Unfortunately,
never, Sean.
I know, no.
Okay, why
that is rough.
Why you lying?
Sean, you lie.
Maybe I might be lying.
The first time I glimpsed, I was like,
you have multiple girlfriends.
Yes, but wait,
how many girlfriends you got?
But wait, let me finish.
That had meant something to you.
No, let me finish. So I never had something like that. So I realized that, okay, cool. Obviously, I ain't nothing in the looks department. So I had to make sure I could make people laugh, and I had a decent personality, and that's why I had the girlfriends because obviously they could have looked past the the glasses and the,
you was the Sean they could have get dressed in front of. That way you like perv.
Lisa, where that come from?
I have no idea. I don't even know.
I can't even take it back.
I I don't even know.
Where that come from?
No, but when I met you, you was always the funny short for you, but you cute.
But I was that. You see, that was always me. That's because that's my like.
That's what they know you for.
Yeah,
The funny bitch.
being an ass. Yeah, that's my thing, self. That being an
Wait,
asshole.
bitch?
Niche.
Niche. However, the word is.
call
But
him
I know
a
I've heard
bitch?
some people say niche. I sure.
I know that niche.
I've heard people say, but I don't know which one is correct.
I
I used to say niche for a while, then I heard, but I don't know.
I would
just
never
know
say
that
because I
niche.
know it the fuck.
Anyway, but that's my thing. So it's like cool. You know, the
You're
looks in there, but
14.
yeah. You know, at least I could make people
I know
laugh.
how you used to look, but you cute.
What they say?
See, my thing was a volleyball, you know.
Yeah, but you see, I used to do sports too, but then
Not volleyball?
Yeah, I used to do
You
volleyball
see,
too.
but
Oh,
it was, to me, it was just simple. Like volleyball was
And
a
then he was
sport
a
where all the
king?
females were.
that's true.
If you're good at that, you could impress the females that play in the sport. And there's always multiple in the gym because there's more females that play volleyball than males.
Yeah.
While all the dudes with the big egos and they be like, nah, volleyball is a woman's sport. Y'all just got it wrong. Like, y'all looking for the wrong things. Out
see,
Be
there.
a friend of Mr. King.
No, when yo,
I'm
but
just saying.
but how you think I get to start playing
Y'all
volleyball
looking
too?
for the wrong things.
Because
in life.
because the ever man used to run volleyball, man end up seeing what used to go on in the gym. I was like, hey, I would
to
like
join.
I would like to be part of this community. This seems like something I would like to portray in. I mean, partake in.
I mean,
So yo, you know what?
Yeah,
you know what?
volleyball is mostly women.
Especially because like they just really overdo it and come with like the real short volleyball
The short
pants.
is their butt crack
and then
out.
and then because volleyball already
that's
positioned
regular uniform. for
Already?
volleyball.
Yeah, look at you with that smile.
I'm
the
just
the standard
true.
ready
Just saying.
the
It's true.
standard ready position in volleyball is being bent over. So like that standard, like you legit seeing that all day, every day. Why would you not want to join? I don't know.
Volleyball is also a great sport. Aside from all of that, it is also a
I'm
great
like,
sport.
let's join volleyball because you can be,
Be a hope.
be a hoe. Be a hoe.
It's a sport where it's like there has
No, but I find
athletic
some of the girls is
requirements.
overdo it though. Your pants.
No, man, you can't overdo it.
Vagina lips can't be out.
Nah, why not?
Wow.
I've never witnessed.
Is this
Why not?
Juve?
I've never witnessed. So Juve is a
They got
sport?
breed too.
No, but I mean, some vaginas be out.
Yo, vagina be out any time of the year.
Peekaboo.
I don't find they overdoing it. I mean,
I like how short the pants is be though, but
Yeah.
I guess I could never do volleyball.
I don't know why, but okay.
Yeah.
Everybody can play.
If your finger, I was
Where is
once
this
told
going?
by somebody,
Oh.
if I'm trying on a short pants and my finger could go up and I could touch my pokey, it's too short. So imagine me trying to do volleyball. People gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Death.
Or maybe you get a longer pants. That's
you get
also
a
option.
Yeah, but
longer
thank you.
pants.
Mhm. You gotta
but, wow. So you legit go in there just
be
like
cute.
Priorities.
Yeah.
priorities. Cute.
Priorities. Why?
You see the motion?
I hope that was caught on video. If not, that was a shame. For the
Why?
listeners, for the viewers.
Unfortunately, I don't think the video just lasts this long.
Yeah, it's
in.
probably been recorded.
Yeah,
a while, so it probably cut out by now
I
already.
think that cut out already. But I think we get the good first 20 minutes at least. I think that was some good footage.
Hopefully.
Stupid.
Sometimes.
Where were we going with this conversation?
Where?
That we ended up on volleyball.
How?
Talking about sports and women's and
Hey,
Relationships.
we was in a whole.
We ain't even had a to-do list.
No,
We just-
not at all.
like we had a plan in mind.
We had-
They
and
just
we just
never
ain't
works
get to
out.
none of it.
It
Let's
went
try.
it went out the window like the
Y'all
first
wanna try?
15 minutes. But I know it don't make sense. The only thing we could do is ask you the same question we leave our guest off with last week. What's your favorite like mythical creature?
I like vampires.
Why vampires?
Because it does bite.
So werewolves
That
don't bite.
is me like them ugly looking things.
So,
But then they
Okay.
transform into humans and
Yeah, I wanna. But I don't know. I used to watch this show called True Blood.
How about fairies?
Hey, I don't want them flying around. I don't like mosquitoes.
Okay, unicorns.
Hon. No.
So you want nothing with a hand. You're trying to keep all hands away from you.
Sometimes.
So you're trying to. Okay.
yo,
Let's see.
I don't even know how to take that.
Unicorns is too. I wouldn't say I'm a girly girl, so I wouldn't really like unicorns.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so. You know.
Like vampire, come out in the night, in the dark. Bite you. If you ever watch True Blood, though, you would understand.
I
They be
watched
on the point.
I watched True Blood. Not I ain't finish it.
They game strong. Then you could say a man is putting work.
Like why vampires always be like talking in a low like
I don't know.
yeah, like why man be whispering all the
They're
time?
mysterious.
They're creepy.
They're mysterious. It's part of their mystique.
It's not his poor voice, yeah.
They're just trying to creep up on you.
Hey, for real, no, you know, almost every vampire story is always some hypersexual type being.
Yeah, I understand.
But they don't they live forever, so I guess they ain't got nothing else to do. But I mean, why
Suck
not?
up people blood.
Sorry, they're sucking up more than their blood too. 'Cause I mean, if you look at all the vampires that end up dabbling in both man and woman,
Yeah, but
animals sometimes.
What? Okay, I don't like those. Cut. I mean, eating animals, Jesus. I ain't sucking on no animal blood.
Well, I mean, you turn how you just deal with it?
Entertainment 24/7.
You don't smoke, right?
You can't be bored. No, I do not smoke.
Okay, that was good because
In case that was on the camera. My eyes watering. If my mother ever have to see this, I don't smoke cheese. No, I don't know.
That was good because
I'm not into that.
You don't need it.
I don't need that. No, but
But then she
on
would
the
chill,
occasion
though.
that I think if I whatever. I've smoked before.
Okay, yeah,
But
it
just yeah, right? After all of that. I don't be this jolly. I'd just be like, what's up? People even got scared. They thought something was wrong with me because, you know, I'm really hyped.
I could imagine.
And I just sit
that.
down there like I feel like the world around me is slower than slow. And they all want to throw water on me. They want to pray. And I just like, leave me the fuck alone, dog.
They're trying to exercise the weed out.
Yes.
Like, what?
There was one friend, she was like, oh my God, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And I'm like, I know though. I know I'm okay.
Okay, really and truly, when you're in a difficult situation, why people really feel that staying in one spot and praying and saying a whole bunch of words going to really help?
First of all, the power lies in the tongue. The camera off, probably. So
why you got to make everything look so sexual, Jack? Why you can't hold it down?
Anyhow, so it really, like, you could claim stuff and talk things into existence. I just go to church every now and then, listen to the pastor preach. If you want something to happen, just talk about it, claim it, pray about it. He listens. Don't get
me wrong. I believe in the whole higher power and stuff like that, but I really don't see how like
it gonna change so quick.
Yeah, so you mean to say if I in a car drowning and like the car going, in a car drowning, if I in a car and the car going underwater,
you're dead. No,
but if like me, they're saying God help me, God help me, God help me.
That's the word. You gotta have faith. You'd be surprised you come out of that water, no scratch. Maybe blue.
No, but saying God help me, that's not going to move you out.
No, but you have to help it. God say help yourself, and He gonna help you. That's the thing.
Okay.
So you don't sit down, blub blub, help me, blub blub. You ain't trying to break no window. You just sitting down in the chair. You go dead. You don't do that. You gotta try help yourself.
No, but that'll be a lot of cases. That'll be a lot of the situations I feel like something bad has happened. Okay, maybe something like drowning in the car is a little bit extreme because that's something you could possibly get yourself out of. But like, for instance, plane crash.
Dead.
The plane about to go down. You really gonna pray?
I will pray. I will pray.
In that situation, I would say is like, what do you have to lose for one by doing it? And what else can you do?
Exactly.
In a plane crash scenario, that
okay, cool.
Ain't shit you could do.
I can understand.
You just sit on there.
I can understand that,
but then you might as well get your shit together before you're dead.
That's it.
But then,
at least let the man know you are coming up. That make space.
But then
I'll be like too late.
I was just gonna say, but then. Like what you said just now, you say might as well, cause like what you have to lose. But then that means you didn't necessarily have faith the whole time. You just doing that because you know you're gonna dead now.
Yeah, but
so you
maybe
more
right
doing
then
that as like
faith,
a parachute.
Maybe right.
Cause like you do that like a just in case. You know,
maybe right then your faith grew stronger. Cause you checking like
no
for all the people that would be saying
no,
how God
you
is
know you was
miracles.
going to die. You know you was going to die. So
yeah,
you
every
know,
time I feel like I'm gonna die, I just pray. I want to go to hell? Like, you want to go to hell? Like, think about it. Do you really want to go to
Do
hell?
you really think those little, let's say the span of 15 to, let's say,
work.
50 seconds to like 60 seconds, a minute,
That you
going
pray.
to really absolve you from all the fuckery you was doing in your past life that you can go heaven?
I ain't gonna lie, that is one thing that I always had a little issue with. I didn't necessarily understand
Me
about
too.
how Christianity works. It's like, but so weird. If I a terrible person and then they just keep messing up and they keep asking for forgiveness, that makes it all good.
Yeah,
like if I would just remember to ask for forgiveness after I just shoot somebody. It's
When
like
you're dead, you go
So you mean so like that? But that's the thing. So you mean to tell me people like
that's where it ends, or that's the line. That's
I think if you kill somebody.
I know that's a commandment or something like that.
Yeah.
Supposedly, thou shalt not kill, whatever.
But if you ask for forgiveness, I guess if you genuinely, I know I ain't God, Jesus. If you genuinely ask for forgiveness, if He can see it in your heart that you're changed, then you got a little hope to join the line.
Because that would be some shit. Because imagine that I in the line and I see like Hitler in heaven.
Yeah, but you don't know his story.
And it was like, Biggs, what? It does not matter. You kill hundreds of
You don't know his heart. God knows his heart.
Okay then.
That would the people in the same church.
I was just gonna say
that's why I don't go to church. Cause I have too much problems with the people in church.
Because why? How?
We need to get a church on the podcast.
So you
exactly.
get the church on the
Get a pastor on the podcast.
Hey, that ain't a bad idea. But anyway,
no, that can just turn into an argument, and
Yeah.
he not gonna like.
Yeah, but then we ain't gonna have Mr. King.
but we
Because
can't
he done a king,
No,
you know, so he don't feel like he got his own.
We can't have the show without King. So
That's
but,
true.
But anyway,
We're gonna need a
but
pastor.
how
One that likes you and you like
I know pastor.
I find we could have some creative discussion.
I think so.
I mean, it would be an interesting conversation.
But anyway, how I find it really difficult to be. So you mean to tell me before Hitler went and dead, he could have just been like, God forgive me for all the sins I have done, and then this homeboy would have just been chilling in the clouds and like,
yo, pause.
we
Sean,
in here.
Sean, you asking me this question like, is God by me? No. I don't understand. He dead watching me full in my face. Like, yeah. What? I don't know.
Any of y'all ever watch The Good Place?
No, what's that?
It's another Netflix show.
I
spend too much time on Netflix.
I think so too. You got a lot of time. You got a lot of time.
I don't got that time.
It's a show that's about this. The topic that we're discussing now is about that whole thing. It's called The Good Place because that's like what they call like their concept of heaven. It's not exactly heaven, but basically, it's the good. There's a good place and there's a bad place, and it's just like. It's a comedy, so like the type of stuff that is going on is just ridiculous, man. I don't know. Just
so good.
No point in that, but there's none I even watch it.
She know it. She's something.
She's gotta have it.
She's gotta have it.
She's gotta have it.
No, but I don't like how them man be like ripping off on Jesus and God in South Park. I'd be really like them jokes. I'd be really wondering that sometimes.
I love South Park.
In Family Guy, Jesus used to work at the record store.
Yeah, like.
I mean,
those shows can take you to hell.
Yo,
that's your ticket to hell. I swear.
If Seth MacFarlane and the people who create South Park ain't going to hell,
you'll be surprised. That's just for the money. They at home praying every day for their sins.
Yeah, but that mean like you undermining or like you undermining to a certain extent your religion just for money, or just for laughs. That's kind of messed up.
But that's why a lot of Christians, I don't think they just really watch that. I just watch it for the fun. Like it's funny.
Look,
sorry.
I'm not a serious Christian. I could imagine the offense.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially with Family Guy.
South Park is racist though, as well. South Park racist is us. Like,
I would, if you're easily offended person, just don't watch South Park.
Oh, exactly.
They offend everybody. So
exactly.
I assume,
but you see, that's why I could take with South Park, because it ain't just one demographic to go after.
Everybody
they go after everybody. Like when the man
Kanye West.
When the man say talking out a bass guitar in the basement, about like talking you black.
Wow.
Of course you have a bass guitar in your basement. Lo and behold, the man had a bass guitar.
And the man could have played it too. The man didn't even know. The man didn't even know. He was like, what? The man started playing up and he's surprised.
And the man cussed because the man racism was right.
Damn you, Cartman.
That's crazy. And Cartman self, he gonna burn in hell.
No, not he. Whoever does have to think up the script.
Be the minority at my water park. His water park. And then I don't remember which one tell him we're the minority, stupid.
But you have to respect his authority.
Yeah.
You have to though. You have to respect his authority.
Eric make a boy eat his parents. Like what? Listen.
Yo, that episode was amazing.
No.
Licking the man tails.
Yo.
No,
This some psycho shit.
The best one to me was a human set iPad.
Oh my god, that was nasty.
No, but when the man bought it, they want buy him the iPad. The man said, "Mom, he can put on some lipstick before you fuck me."
Yo.
He had believed that blacks had to be with blacks, so he make Togan get with that other black girl, and that's what it had to be. With Cupid, when Cupid started being he but
but all of that, even the way the man name is Token, because he's the token black character. Like that's what they use to refer to, like when TV shows only have that one black person to say that they have the black person.
I did not know that.
That's why his name is Token, because he's the token black in the show, and his last name is Black. He's Token Black. That's his name.
Wow,
it's
I didn't know
a
his
joke
last
in
name.
itself.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Then you open my eyes and I just know. That's pretty cool though. He was out.
It's like Family Guy, that one black guy. That one
Cleveland?
black guy. Cleveland.
Nah, man, they got another man.
family.
But he got a show now. They give me own show.
Yeah, but
then they cancel it.
last year.
And then they put him back on Family Guy.
Oh, shit.
But they got another black man. They got Joe.
I don't know Joe.
He's the real
That's to show you.
like he got afro and like real pro black.
That's to show you. I
Joe is
don't know
the
Joe.
cop. Can't to me the bartender dude. I know he's
It's the bartender.
The bartender dude, but
what?
he got
He
didn't
named
die?
Joe.
what?
He didn't lie.
A lot of people die in Family Guy.
Yeah, right. And
Like
then
Family Guy is
Brian
like
did
Kenny.
dead and come back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, come back.
it's true. Because he was going
He
to
had
do
a lot
all
of
the show.
backlash and stuff. People, the fans and stuff was like, yo,
They
kill
wasn't-
Brian.
They wasn't messing with Vinny.
Yeah, so they had to bring him back. Like they wasn't feeling the new dog.
Brian
was
wasn't
innocent.
fucking Stewie no more, so of course it's awkward.
But I don't think Brian was ever fucking so. I
Yeah,
think
but
Stewie
was
wanted it.
fucking. Stewie was fucking Brian. He
No,
mine.
no,
And he
no.
mine.
Stewie was fucking Rupert.
But
Yeah.
Stewie didn't know who he wanted to do. Like
He
Stewie
got
couldn't make
pregnant
up.
for Brian. Listen,
Stewie could not make up his mind. 1 minute he liking this chick, the next minute he into who knows what. Like,
Stewie was
When they got dressed
A
up,
happy
when they
guy.
got dressed up as
and why does
thing,
this man have a British accent? Nobody can tell me that yet.
his mother is definitely.
he definitely ain't got for you, but
The only thing, the closest like correlation you could say is his father. He's from Irish or whatever, you know.
his grandparent, maybe his grandparent,
The Pewter Schmitz?
yeah, maybe.
Peter Schmidt. You heard them talk. You heard them talk. None of them sound
Exactly.
like Stewie. Like they sound like regular Americans.
Stewie was
the
adopted,
only,
guys.
Stewie's the only person
That's
with
it.
his football head for. But like
Did
she
you
said,
see? Did you see?
nobody has this head shape
No,
and
but
this
he
British
was
accent.
adopted. He
Did
was
you see?
adopted.
No, but did you ever see the episode how when
When
they
he went
explain?
British?
No, when
Oh.
they explain how he get his football head.
No.
Ah, you
Yeah,
see,
squish it that way or something,
No,
huh?
I ain't see it. They had a day Stewie was unattended and he was jumping on the bed and he fucking jumped too hard and he hit his head on the ceiling and that's how he had touched.
I bet. I bet that's exactly how.
That remind me of. I don't know if you remember them origin story things that used to happen on Cartoon Network back in the day. But like origin stories, like had a time they had this little thing like before certain shows start, they would show like Johnny Bravo before you know him or something like
Yeah, the black and white thing. How they used to break. Yes.
I remember seeing the one from Pikachu that how they say how they created Pikachu, like the nonsense explanation they gave for like how this rat became electrified and
Wow,
thing
a rat.
like Pikachu's a mouse or
Yeah.
electric rat or mouse or something like
electric. No, I think Pikachu is electric mouse and Raichu's a rat.
I don't know.
I think Raichu's a rat.
I ain't about that pika nothing like. I ain't pika nothing. I ain't about that life. I ain't chewing. Pika chew. What the fuck? Like
Look, right.
every time I watch it, that's the only thing I can remember. Pika.
But I mean, Pikachu is like the mascot of Pokemon in
Pokemon.
general. Yeah,
Makes
so
sense. That's the only thing I know.
that's the only thing a lot
I
of
don't
people
know
know.
how people just be on the phone trying to die on the road. I don't know if that's still a hype. I don't know.
It's not hype. It's not hype, but
I just still play.
I just still play it too. I ain't gonna lie.
right now.
You just don't know what you're missing. You just don't
No,
know.
I ain't missing shit. Ain't food.
Wow.
We ain't robbing, we ain't raping, we ain't stealing.
We just playing
Makes sense.
Pokemon.
We
We
Go.
just
just-
playing Pokemon Go.
Low-key giving cars possibility to kill us.
Yeah.
No, we.
At least are you watching or are you going?
Yeah, we watching.
I'm not
everywhere.
those ridiculous
Okay, do it
12-year-old
safe.
people. I remember some story about some child crossing like a 6-lane highway or
What?
something because some Pokemon was on the road. I like,
You ever see the
You
videos?
deserve that.
You ever see the videos from Japan?
Whatever happens to you.
You ever see the videos from Tokyo?
No.
Okay, the man legit stopping traffic because they see like a one of the wild Charizards or something, like a legit mob.
That one, I
Of
remember
people
seeing that one.
moving, like legit stopping traffic. Mine agree later. They gonna come
Are you
move.
driving?
Oh, okay. You catch that lawsuit.
Yep.
That's at least like what 10 bodies you catch in there.
That's
Like
10 regardless if you was right or
I
wrong.
can make my cat turn into
That's
Pikachu.
murder.
Shit.
That's murder,
Yeah.
attempted murder,
But
first
why it gotta
degree
be so
murder.
serious? Why the game gotta be so serious?
People like Pokemon.
Pokey.
Man.
Makes sense.
maybe it's that.
It's the Pokey, no? It's Boogie Man.
Maybe it's that.
It can't be that because Pokey is only relative term for like vagina
Banana.
in
Yeah,
one.
but it's code. Like
It's
it's
code.
just it's something that's ingrained in us, you know, to like it.
Yeah.
Whether you
Pokey
even
for
know.
man.
Special individual we got here on this podcast. You know.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you don't know the things that is be doing behind these names? No?
Well, I mean, it is a Asian Japanese made something, so I wouldn't be surprised where the origin, like where everything are actually originated from.
No, well.
We all know them Asians real.
Weird.
I ain't gonna say weird, man.
They're a unique people.
They're really different
With the things on the side. That's true.
with it.
We gotta talk
No.
about that off air because
No, let's. First of all, I wouldn't know because all the times I was in Asia, I was in a relationship, so I didn't think. But from what I was told, is
on the
normal.
side.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
normal.
normal. Okay.
How the hell they gonna be on the side,
listen,
Lisa?
all my life growing up, I heard it and I was so like that ain't
How?
normal. How for true?
How we gonna be on, like?
On your leg?
What? Wait.
Only now you catch on to what we're really talking about.
Wait,
Yeah. Yes, that is what she's talking about. Will you just catch on to? Yes.
Oh, you never hear it though?
Yeah,
No.
yes, I heard it.
You never
Of
heard that
course,
before?
I hear it. That's a
heard it
big
before,
like joke type
was a
something.
joke.
Yeah,
It was a joke thing.
but the fact that you actually like somewhat
know,
believed
I
it.
wanna know.
No, it's not. Obviously, it's not true.
I find that they lame then. That was a lame joke. It
Wow.
should, somebody should.
Wow.
I think it's because I'm hungry.
I think that might be a good point to wrap up because
I think no, don't end on that.
before we continue. Yeah, but we just might continue.
So the weather is kind of nice outside.
No,
But you lied.
No,
You just started out the podcast
Say it,
shitting
man.
on the
Yeah.
Man, let me start off.
First of all,
hour into this. Let me start. Our pass.
let me just clear this for all the people who might just be misinformed like Lisa. No,
Guys, stop it.
Asian
It's not
women do not have sideways vaginas.
I figure it, but I mean, it would have been. Imagine if somebody actually had that.
You know how
that would have
long
been something
it took
to
me
see.
to realize because that was the last thing that I was thinking about. That would be on the
Imagine
how would
somebody
this
having
work?
on the side.
How
Imagine.
would you explain?
Think on it though. Imagine somebody on the side for true. What then? What?
How does it work?
What?
I don't think it would
It'll talk
function
for-
correctly.
Well, that would. How would the positioning make it function any different though?
I don't know.
Because just because
Because I feel like-
it's horizontal instead of vertical, wouldn't it just? I wonder if the sensation would be the same. Would it feel the same? You think?
So today is Friday.
Because if it's horizontal, that means it's more wide. I mean, you're not feeling the tightness like before. So
I guess it would be like a mouth.
Yeah. but then, but
It would be like both lips the same.
But a mouth, you could control the muscles and suck in.
Yeah, that,
So that's how you could make it tighter. But then I don't necessarily know if you would have control of the vagina muscles like that to be able to,
These the questions. These the questions you're really seeking answers to,
right?
Like,
right now, after we've
will
been
you-
trying to change
will
the
you-
topic.
will you plan to find the answer?
Like we've been trying to change the topic.
Like-
Yo,
this
Lisa,
pussy say thing.
Lisa tell me to
I'm
really think
thinking-
about it. So I
I'm
was
thinking-
really
Listen, stop
thinking
calling
about
my
it.
name. This is not. This is nothing to do with me. Okay,
Just
mine
really-
is not on the side, so I don't care. Shit.
I'm only thinking that if that was on the side, then the stuff that goes in behind it, they probably would be like.
But
a
not
little
necessarily. It
adjusted
could
or
just,
like
it could just be the
Why are we
entryway.
thinking so far?
It could just be the entryway that's on the side, not necessarily the inside. Just how you get inside.
Yo, Sean. Okay,
I think they're all attached though.
my eyebrows raised. This conversation has gone
No, but then,
too far.
but then that would also mean like the pleasure parts
Look,
would be
you
different
intrigued,
as
huh?
well.
Look at you.
Yeah,
You
it would be
intrigued.
it would be interesting because I mean the clip would be like
On the side,
lengthwise.
leaning on your foot. How you gonna eat
Oh, you
that?
leaning up.
What you gonna do? Lick the leg and then you reach the clit? I don't understand.
What?
Because you say
What is going on today?
What are you talking?
It's the last vacation day before school next week. That's what it is.
Like, I have no idea where this conversation went.
I don't.
Compared to like where it started, I have no how did we end up here?
How are we gonna put this on YouTube? Jesus.
How did we get here?
Yo. I think this is the most fun I had today, but
I think it's about time we wrap up though.
It's about time.
but yeah, because
an hour and 10 we getting there.
Yeah,
so I feel
yeah,
like
it's,
that's
you know,
enough.
we would like to thank everybody for sticking through this hour-long episode of legit
jokes.
fuckery.
Of jokes. I have no idea what we talked about.
There was nothing educational today.
Stay in school. Stay in school. Get your education.
We shared nothing informative.
Yes, we talked about school.
Yeah,
We did talk about school
started
today.
out with school
We
and ended
started
up
off very
on
well.
sideways vagina. How? Explain that transition from school to sideways vaginas.
Besides the sideways vagina talk,
We're going to have
did
fun
good.
labeling the episode.
how you gonna label it?
I don't know. Nonsense. Like sideways vaginas.
Sideways,
That should be the title. Like,
How we reached to that?
are you people bringing it
We
up?
need
I
to
was the
delete the
observer.
last 10 minutes.
I was the observer. I was just here
Delete
chilling.
the last 10 minutes and add this piece.
Kana and
Now
Mr.
we're coming to an end.
Kana and Mr. King. No, Lisa joins Kana and Mr. King when they talk about sideways vagina.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
you stop. Let's delete that.
School, sideways vaginas.
Relationship.
We got
relationships
slide
as
it in. We got school, relationships, sideways vagina. What we gonna do?
Holland weather.
Holland weather.
People gonna be like, huh?
Yeah. Like what? Wait, what?
Listen, or you delete the last 10 minutes of that sideways thing. That thing-a-ling.
Yo, everything going in just so. But
That
again,
sideways.
Live, unedited, raw,
Live,
uncensored,
raw.
everything.
Rawr.
like I was saying, thank you everybody for sticking through this episode.
Thanks.
We hope you were
Hope
thoroughly
you enjoyed it. Hope you
entertained.
enjoyed it.
Pray a lot.
Yeah. After this
You
one,
probably gonna need it
I think
after
all
this.
of us need to go and dip in some holy
Bathe in
water.
Speak what you want
Yeah.
into existence.
Yeah, I think that's the most informative thing we had on this podcast today.
Yeah, speak what you want into
Speak
existence.
what you want into existence. So
Yep,
you know that let that be the link up
For your
message
2018
for
goal.
2018. Speak
Yes.
what you want into existence.
Happy New Year, people.
Amen.
Yeah, that's
If
our
we didn't
message
say
to you.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
eat-
remember if we did. Did
Eat
we?
your
Did we
food.
tell them Happy New
Oh,
Year?
Happy
but I
New
mean, we said Happy New Year like
Better late
before.
than never, Jesus.
So like
Okay,
anyway,
okay.
but again, Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for
Happy New
listening.
Year.
Leave us know what you think about the show. Leave the likes, comments. Don't forget to share the episode as well. If you're looking for us, we on like always YouTube, the Link Up Facebook, the Link Up podcast, Facebook, Instagram, same thing. We would like to thank Lisa for coming through.
Wood, 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 wood.
It was a very entertaining conversation to say the least.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Nah, man, that was the whole point. And yeah,
Oh.
again, if y'all have any other guests y'all want us to have a conversation with, or you have any other topics you all want us to talk about specifically,
Let us know.
let us know specifically or on one of our social media pages. And yeah, Mr. Gang,
We'll see you the next time we link up.
bless up.
Bye.